Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala, and here are the top stories of today's program. Chief Ministers of Northeastern states attend Niti Aayog meeting, urges centre to expedite development projects. Sugar through public distribution system, a sigh of relief for Tripura's economically weaker section. And Shillong-based physics teacher receives prestigious fellowship in Geneva. Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the recent 5th Niti Aayog meeting said it is high time for everyone to work for the development of India. The Prime Minister said that his party will work towards making India a $5 trillion economy by 2024. Chief Ministers from the Northeast also attended the meeting and urged the government to expedite various projects in the region. A report.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently chaired the 5th Governing Council meeting of the National Institution for Transforming India, Niti Aayog in New Delhi. The Prime Minister said that the government is targeting to make India a $5 trillion economy by 2024. Recalling the recent general elections, he said that it is now time for everyone to work for the development of the country. The chief ministers from the northeastern states were present during the meeting, where they urged the central government to expedite various projects and bring in more development.
It shows the concern of the government towards the people of India, particularly to the peoples of rurals and the hills areas. Niti Aayog, through Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, the agenda number 1 was the rainwater harvesting. This time, we have constructed in 6 districts rainwater harvesting, constructing the small check dams. And I submitted some proposal to Prakash Javadekar also, so that we have to maintain the wetland properly.
Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh Pema Khandu also spoke on the need to augment and fast-track communication, including railway connectivity, road and air, and in sectors like information technology. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio urged the government to expedite various projects that have been pending. Rio also highlighted the need to improve railways connectivity in the region. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal reported that the state has witnessed strong growth in the last 5 years and said that they were working towards doubling farmers' income. The 5 main agendas of the meeting were rainwater harvesting, drought situation and relief measures, aspirational districts program, transforming agriculture, and security-related issues with specific focus on left-wing extremists. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma talked about finalizing a policy which covers all aspects of water use and its conservation, and also reported that One Citizen, One Tree initiative is promoting sustainability in the state.
So yes, we'll work with centre with our right hand, but I think the connectivity within the states also should be there, so that there could be collaboration and understanding, and some kind of a MOU can be signed between 2 states. And Prime Minister really liked that idea, and he mentioned it in the Niti Aayog meeting also, that he wants this to be done. And I'm hopeful that this will allow Team India to really perform as a team, not just with the captain, but with other players also.
Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant during the meeting said a special request from the northeastern states was brought forth to improve logistics movement. Report on Brahmaputra Barak River Basin development was also submitted by the Northeastern Water Management Committee during the meeting.
Tripura government launched a new program to distribute sugar through the public distribution system in a major bid towards providing relief to the economically weaker section of the society. During the event, sugar was distributed to consumers of ration shops as part of the state government's initiative to provide sugar to consumers of fair price shops. Let's have a look.
After the successful launch of distribution of masoor dal or red lentils under public distribution system or PDS to each of the family, regardless of their economic status in Tripura, the state government launched another program to distribute sugar through PDS. The initiative came as a part of the efforts made by the government to ensure food security and providing benefit of all schemes to the poorest of the poor to transform Tripura into a model state in 3 years' time. It, however, deserves a special mention that Tripura is now among the top 5 states in PDS in India.
2-3 महीनों में हम लोग सरिसर तेल देने के लिए एक प्रोग्राम बनाया तो राजस्थान गवर्नमेंट का पास हम लोग एक पर्ची भी भेजा उनको मदद के लिए तो मदद मिल जाएगा मैं सोचता हूँ कि जल्दी से जल्दी हम लोग तेल दे सकते.
The public distribution system in the country under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution facilitates the supply of food grains and distribution of essential commodities to a large number of poor people through a network of fair price shops at subsidized price on a recurring basis. During the event, Minister for Food, Civil Supply and Consumer Affairs Manoj Kanti Deb, along with Pratima Bhaumik, distributed packets of sugar to consumers. A large number of women beneficiaries turned up to avail the benefit and said that this would be beneficial for them as they will get sugar in less than half of the current market price.
আগে পাইতাম না মানে ডাল পাইতাম না মানে ডাল পাইতাছি চিনি মানে চিনি দিব ইয়ার থেকে এরপরে দিয়া সিদ্ধ চাল দিছে রেশনের ভিতরে হ্যাঁ তেলও দিব হ্যাঁ আমডালে সব দিকে সুবিধা হয়েছে আগে তো চালাইতে কষ্ট হইতো মানে আমডালে সুবিধা হয়েছে বাজারে 60 টাকা 50 টাকা মানে এমনই থাকে মানে 23 টাকা.
It is worth mentioning that the proposal for distribution of mustard oil through fair price shops is also in pipeline besides other essential commodities like detergent powder, soap, incense sticks, stationeries in 100 fair price shops in and around capital Agartala on an experimental basis. Introduction of PDS in the state will not only improve the status of the economically weaker section of the society but will also meet the consumption needs of the poor.
Moving on, there is no dearth of talent in Northeast, and the youth of the region has proved that they are no less than their mainland brothers. One such young and enthusiastic upcoming engineer from the state has made everyone proud as he was recently awarded $5,000 for discovering a WhatsApp bug that had violated the privacy of the users. Let's have a look. Youths of India has proven their capability when it comes to technology, innovation and scientific invention. In this technological age, the contribution of engineers in the society and environment has been vital. They can profoundly affect the lives of the enormous people in the society. Recently, a young upcoming civil engineer from the northeastern state of Manipur detected a WhatsApp bug that violated users' privacy. Meet 22-year-old Zonal Saugesm, whose work has been acknowledged by Facebook and was awarded $5,000.
Recently, I come across this bug during a voice call with my friend, and I reported right away to the Facebook bug bounty program. And after 2 days of chatting with them, and I also make a video in this process explaining how the bug works, and they acknowledged the bug and they fixed it within 15 days. And I was rewarded with the bounty program, and I was fortunate enough to be among the top white hats of the Facebook for 2019.
Saugesm started his schooling at Brighter Academy and passed out his matriculation and completed his 11th and 12th standard from Comet School, Sanganre. Later, he went on to pursue his B.Tech in Civil Engineering from IKG Punjab Technical University from Northwest Group of Institution in 2018. Passionate about the digital world, Zonal aims to become a successful civil engineer and at the same time continue his hobby of dealing with such technical error, thereby securing the privacy of millions of users. It, however, deserves a special mention that social media giant Facebook has listed Zonal's name and thanked those who make a responsible disclosure. The list for 2019 contains 96 names and Zonal is at number 16.
Yeah, it was pretty serious because you can literally see what the other person is doing by upgrading the voice call to the video call. Yeah, they will not do anything on their phone, but you can still upgrade it to a video call. So I think it's a pretty serious bug.
Facebook, owned by Mark Zuckerberg, purchased WhatsApp for $19 billion in February 2014. Earlier this month, a 19-year-old from Kerala had also been awarded by Facebook for finding a bug on WhatsApp. Success story of upcoming engineers like Zonal will not only contribute in bringing India in the global technology map, but will go a long way in encouraging young minds to be on the forefront of innovation, technology and entrepreneurship. Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. Doctors in Kolkata have been on strike from last few days, protesting the attack on junior doctors in the state and seeking security for doctors in medical colleges. In solidarity with their counterparts, doctors in the Northeast region too joined the protest called by the Indian Medical Association. Medical services across the Northeast were severely hit as more than 10,000 doctors stayed away from work due to the strike. Doctors of Guwahati Medical College and Hospital staged a sit-in protest demanding safety and better working conditions. In Manipur's Imphal, doctors and nurses under the aegis of Manipur State Branch of IMA joined the nationwide protests. Doctors were seen holding placards and banners reading, "Doctors are not enemy. We want a national law against hospital violence." In Agartala, doctors and all health staff were seen wearing black badges in protest against the attack in West Bengal. Both government and private hospitals remained closed. Recently, Donor Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh met a Japanese delegation led by Ambassador Kenzei Hiramatsu in New Delhi. The Japanese government has decided to invest 205.784 billion yen, equivalent to approximately 13,000 crore rupees, in several ongoing as well as new projects in different states of the northeastern region. Hiramatsu and Singh also held discussions on possibilities of Japanese collaboration with Indian space missions. Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga presented a tax-free budget for 2019-20, laying emphasis on the implementation of the socio-economic development policy and creation of 3 new districts recently. Presenting the 10,692.30 crore rupee budget in Mizo language, Zoramthanga, who also holds the finance portfolio, allocated a token provision of 750 crore rupees for SCDP. The SCDP, a flagship program of the Mizo National Front government, aims at accelerating progress in key sectors and transforming Mizoram into a welfare state. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Gole called on Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman recently in New Delhi and discussed finance-related matters. During the meeting, Gole briefed the Union Minister about the financial crisis that Sikkim is going through. He urged her to help Sikkim get out of the mess and met Sikkim's demands on account of payment of arrears for the state government employees and pensioners in line with pay committee recommendations. Gole also called on Union Tribal Minister Arjun Munda and expressed his concern over seat allocation in favour of Limbu and Tamang communities in Sikkim Legislative Assembly and granting tribal status to all the 11th left-out communities of Sikkim. In a horrific incident, a Jawan from Assam, Sunil Kalita, lost his life in a Naxal attack in Jharkhand. Kalita of the 209 Cobra Battalion sustained injuries in the IED blast in Jharkhand and was undergoing treatment at AIIMS in the national capital. Kalita, who hailed from Palara village in Kamrup district, was engaged in an operation against Naxals at Kuchai in Saraikela district on May 28. Fellow Jawans and family members paid tribute to the son of the soil and his native state after his body was brought back. Recently, Tripura Governor Kaptan Singh Solanki took part in a tree plantation program as part of the month-long Van Mahotsav program organized by the Tripura Forest Department. Solanki appreciated the initiative of the Forest Department and said that to keep the atmosphere clean, the target should be that during the rainy season, each person should plant a sapling and take care of its growth. Van Mahotsav means the Festival of Trees and is an annual tree planting festival that takes place in July. During this festival, thousands of trees are planted all over India, and it was started as a crusade to save Mother Earth. Recently, in two different operations, troops of Border Security Force of Guwahati Frontier apprehended 3 drug smugglers along with 151 bottles of fentanyl from bordering areas of Sadbhandari and Chaudhryhat, District Coach Bihar, West Bengal. The drug smugglers have been identified as Bharat Burman and Prabha Burman of Sadbhandari. In the second operation, BSF troops apprehended drug smuggler along with 101 bottles of fentanyl from Chaudhryhat. The apprehended drug smuggler has been identified as Saidul Haq. Recently, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma inaugurated the first of its kind digital planetarium cum Space Education Centre and Innovation Hub, jointly set up by National Council of Science Museum and Shillong Science Centre under the Scheme for Promotion of Culture and Science of Ministry of Culture. The inaugural ceremony took place at the Shillong Science Centre in Shillong. Speaking to reporters, Sangma said, I quote, "Planetarium and innovation hubs like this will go a long way in creating interest and inquisitiveness that a child has to develop that interest in innovation and science. The state is working on ensuring that we work towards innovation, so therefore it goes in line with the policy of the government. I'm happy that another one is coming out in Tura." I unquote. Moving on, the northeastern states of India are blessed with diversified fish varieties, and the traditional methods of fishing are still preserved and prevalent in the region. In a bid to promote aquatourism in the state, an angling competition was organized recently in Dimapur, where more than 200 participants from across the country took part. Let's have a look.
Nagaland is blessed with a rich biodiversity, and with its abundance of water bodies, the region becomes an ideal destination for angling activities. With an aim to promote tourism in the state through water sports, the second edition of an angling competition was recently held in Dimapur city of Nagaland. The event was hosted by Musu Angling Club at Musu Angling Centre in Hoito village in Dimapur district. Local anglers and anglers from neighbouring Manipur and Assam also engaged in the competition.
Many people doesn't got the fish, but we are very lucky that we got the good fishes, and hope just thank for the God that they have blessed us with this bike.
Nagaland's Musu Angling Club has been continuously organizing competitions to promote fishing in the state. Also, the Anglers Association Nagaland was formed in 2013 to promote tourism in Nagaland through freshwater angling events. The association also aims to protect the river systems in Nagaland from any form of pollution that disturbs the aquatic ecosystem. At the competition in Dimapur, the participants, accompanied by their families, were seen on the bank of the water body patiently waiting for their catch. Akum, with the biggest catch of 4.219 kg, bagged the first prize, a ready-go Datsun car, while Subhashish and Chanda won the second and third prize, a Pulsar bike, a Maestro Hero scooty respectively. 6 other anglers were given cash prizes.
It's a ready-go car, brand new, and then I'm quite happy, so thankful to the management and also the organizing committee.
Angling is slowly gaining momentum in the northeastern state of Nagaland. Such competitions help in bolstering tourism and protecting the river systems from any form of pollution.
Well, in a major achievement in the field of academics, a physics teacher from Meghalaya has been awarded the prestigious International High School Teacher Program Fellowship for a 2-week training program in the month of July at CERN in Switzerland. It is a matter of pride for the state of Meghalaya and the country as a whole. We have a report. Bringing laurels to the country, a Shillong-based physics teacher is all geared up to participate and show his talent at a training program at Geneva this July. Meet Rahul S. Chatterjee, who has been awarded the prestigious International High School Teacher Program Fellowship that involves a 2-week training program at CERN, European Centre for Nuclear Research, in Switzerland's Geneva. It may be mentioned that Chatterjee is the only teacher from India selected for the prestigious fellowship in Geneva.
हम जो फिजिक्स बैकग्राउंड के होते हैं, हमारे लिए CERN में जाना या CERN में जो फिजिक्स होते हैं, जो फिजिक्स वो करते हैं, दैट इज़ ऑफ द हाईएस्ट ऑर्डर. तो CERN में एक बार मौका किसी को मिल जाए कि CERN विजिट करने का, वो एक लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट जैसा होता है एंड इट इज़ एन इंटरनेशनल अंतर्राष्ट्रीय कंपटीशन है। तो जितने भी सारे स्कूल टीचर्स हैं अप टू हाई सेकेंडरी इसमें भाग ले सकते हैं और कंपटीशन है वो साफ ओपन कंपटीशन है। किसी देश का कोई कोटा नहीं होता है कि ये देश से इतना टीचर लेना है, ऐसा कोई बात नहीं है। ये एक खुला मैदान है, compete करो और सिलेक्टेड हो जाओ।
Moreover, the fellowship program will see the contribution made by physics teachers and physicists from across the globe. During the program, special classes and training program will be conducted by the scientists of CERN, and later the teachers will be divided into groups who would be working on projects using CERN facilities. Chatterjee is an assistant lecturer, physics of Shillong Jail Road Boys Higher Secondary School. He has won the fellowship through an open international competition. Besides that, he was conferred with the Science Teacher Award by the National Academy of Sciences India NER Local Chapter in 2009. 3 years later, he received the highly acclaimed International Leaders in Education Program Fellowship to the United States.
मैं ये नहीं मानता कि सारे भारतवर्ष में और कोई टीचर नहीं है जो इसमें जा सकते थे। बिल्कुल है, बहुत टीचर है, शायद वो अप्लाई नहीं किया या इस बार लकी नहीं थे। लेकिन मुझे मानना है कि और भी सारे टीचर होंगे जो बहुत ही एलिजिबल है। और बात रही मैं ये ले सकता हूँ कि नहीं, वेल फिज़िक्स बैकग्राउंड के हैं, मेरा फिज़िक्स में मेरा दिलचस्पी है और इंडिया को मैं पहले भी रिप्रेजेंट कर चुका हूँ यूएस में इन 2012। वो भी एक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रोग्राम था, वो भी कॉम्पिटिटिव था। तो मेरा तजुर्बा है बाहर जाके देश को रिप्रेजेंट करने का, तो होपफुली आई विल बी एबल टू डू इट।
The present fellowship program at CERN, European Centre for Nuclear Research, will see convergence of 48 physics teachers from 35 countries and 6 continents. Such landmark achievement is not only a matter of pride for the state and the country, but will go a long way in encouraging the younger generation to take up particle physics and popularize the same in the future. Well, viewers, Assam's Guwahati city is gearing up for the 3-day Ambubachi Mela, which is set to begin from June 22nd in Kamakhya Temple atop Nilachal Hills. The festival is revered as one of the largest religious congregations in India's northeast region, where lakhs of people from all across the country gather to seek blessings from Goddess Kamakhya. It is believed that during this time, Goddess Kamakhya goes through her menstrual cycle, which is considered to be sacred. A special report. The Kamakhya temple, set atop the Nilachal Hills in Assam's Guwahati, is all set to celebrate the revered festival of Ambubachi Mela. The temple is all decked up, and this time more than 25 lakh visitors and devotees from all across the country and abroad are expected to visit the temple. Security has been beefed up and special arrangements have been made for the devotees, such as restrooms, toilets, bathrooms and proper railings on all the 3 roads leading to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
इस साल 22 तारीख से 22 जून से रात को, मतलब 22 जून नहीं, ये इंग्राजी इस समय में 23 जून होगा। 23 जून 1 बजकर 40 मिनट 18 सेकंड पे 40 मिनट 18 सेकंड पे अम्बुबासी का प्रवृत्ति होगा। लेकिन हमारा यहाँ तो रात को मंदिर बंद रहता है, इसलिए 22 तारीख जो आरती का समय का बाद, सूर्यास्त के बाद आरती होता है, फिर मंदिर बंद हो जाता है, फिर बंद रहेगा 22 तारीख को। फिर 23, 24, 25 इस 3 दिन बंद रहेगा। फिर 26 तारीख को सुबह हमारा जो धर्मीय रीति नीति मान के पूजा होने के बाद दर्शनार्थी के लिए, श्रद्धालु के लिए मंदिर का द्वार खोला जाएगा।
300 CCTVs, 210 permanent and 200 temporary sanitation workers have been arranged by the Ambubachi Mela Parichalana Committee to ensure cleanliness in the Devalaya premises. With the help of Assam Police and District Administration, the Ambubachi Mela Parichalana Committee will oversee the security of the devotees.
अम्बाबाची एदापरी और ज़्यादा पब्लिक आने वाली है, डबल, पिछली साल से डबल आने वाली है। और वैसे भी मैंने एमपी में साधना किया था, अग्नि साधना, जिसे मेरा नाम धुनी वाले बाबा है, धुना रमा के अग्नि साधना। तो ऐसे भी माई का आशीर्वाद इतना है, महसूस हुआ है कि एदापरी डबल पब्लिक आएगी, है ना। 50 लाख थी तो 1 करोड़ भी आ सकती है। और एदापरी बहुत चमत्कार होएगी, माई के आशीर्वाद से बहुत चमत्कार होने वाली है।
Ambubachi Mela is a traditional fair organized annually, and it forms a significant event in the socio-cultural and religious life of the people of the region. The Mela is usually held during monsoon, which is closely related to the Tantric cult, also known as Kamakhya Devi Puja. During the period of Ambubachi, from the 7th to the 10th day of the Hindu month of Asad, the doors of the shrine are closed to all, as it is believed that goddess Kamakhya goes through the annual cycle of menstruation. On the 12th day, the doors are opened ceremonially for the devotees who wait to receive prasad, which are small bits of cloth apparently moist with the menstrual fluid of goddess Kamakhya, considered to be sacred. It is true that menstruation is mostly considered a taboo in the Indian society, but celebration like Ambubachi Mela is a real embodiment of womanhood and breaks all kind of stereotypes related to menstruation in the society. Kamakhya temple is one of the 51 Shakti Pithas and over the years has become one of the most revered religious tourist destination for both domestic as well as international tourists. With that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at anyindia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.